Hi everyone, and welcome to another Heroes and Bosses video. This time I'll be showing you how to make World War II style barricades. If you've ever seen the movie Saving Private Ryan, you might remember these from the scene where they storm Omaha Beach in Normandy. To build these, I'll be using plasticard I-beams from Green Stuff World. If you've seen my junkyard base video, then you might remember these. I'm cutting these into 1.5 or 4 centimeter lengths, and I want to make 2 of these barricades, so I'm cutting 6 pieces total. These are going to be held together with super glue. I'm pouring a bit out, then I'm using a toothpick to spread the glue where I want it. The first 2 pieces of each barricade will be shaped like a plus sign. I'm going to use the grid on my cutting mat to line these up at a perfect 90-degree angle. After giving those 5 minutes to harden, I'm then adding the last beam. I'm putting some glue right in the crook between the first 2 pieces, making sure to get glue on both parts of this corner. I'm using the same puddle of super glue, and now it's thick and sticky, which means I won't have to hold this for very long before I can set it down. Now that these are done, I'm gluing them to the base. This is a 100mm base for Warhammer 40k, which is what I will be using these barricades for. I'll probably make a few lines of 3 of these that I can move around in my battlefields as well. I'm just gluing these down with some more super glue, eyeballing where the glue should be added, and then making a little puddle of it. Now that these are fixed in place, it's time to paint them. Anytime I paint metallic colors, I prefer to prime in black, but it really doesn't matter as long as you add 2 coats of paint and you don't miss any spots. Now I'm going to give both of these barricades complete coverage with silver. It doesn't matter what silver you use, any one will do. This one is Cold Steel from P3. Once that's completely dry, I'm going to start with the corrosion. The first thing I'm going to do is mix a 3-to-1 mix of Nuln Oil and Black Templar to use as a heavy black wash. You don't need to have the Black Templar though, I'm just using it to get a grittier look. I'm using this wash to completely cover the barricades. Once that's dry, I'm adding another layer of wash, this time with Agrax Earthshade. I plan on adding 2 different types of corrosion to these barricades. The first is an iron oxide rust, and the second is a patina color. It's not super realistic, but it does kind of look cool, and it breaks things up visually. My first rust color is Doombull Brown, that I've watered down with about 3 parts water to 1 part paint. I'm just dabbing this in random places and covering roughly 60 or 70% of the metallic surface with it. Doombull isn't necessary for this. I've also used Mournfang Brown and Rhinox Hide for this first layer of rust as well. The second layer of rust is going to be Orange Rust from Secret Weapon, but again, any orange-brown color will do for this. This paint is also watered down with about 3 parts water. I'm adding this color only on top of the Doombull Brown to give the illusion of areas of deeper rust. Obviously, I don't want to cover all of the Doombull, but I am splashing this onto about half of the area covered by the Doombull. Next up is the Patina color, or copper/bronze oxidation. I'm going to do the exact same thing with these colors. I'm first starting with the darkest color, Sotek Green, and I'm dabbing this into some of the areas that didn't receive any of the iron rust. Next, I'm taking some of the Nihilakh Oxide and I'm dabbing this in random places on top of the Sotek Green. I should mention that both of these colors are watered down, just like I did with the Iron Rust colors. The last thing I'm doing for these is dabbing on some edge highlights with a bright silver color. I'm using Shining Silver from Army Painter. I'm dabbing this on so that it kind of looks like the rust has been chipped away. And that's it for the rust effects. I'm just going to quickly finish off this base so you can see what it looks like. Thank you to all my patrons for supporting the creation of these videos, and a special thanks to Brian Jones for sponsoring the channel. Every little bit helps. I buy and use a lot of materials I wouldn't normally get just so I can try them out in a video thanks to your patronage. And on that note, I'd like to send a shout out to some longtime supporters of the channel and new supporters of the channel. Thank you very much, guys. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.